Okay, so in Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow, you play as a blank protagonist character, which they then later filled in with the role of Red through the manga and the Pokemon Origins anime. And your rival is Blue, which in the anime, which you could say is Gary Oak and Ash Ketchum respectively, if you want to compare them. So you're this 10-year-old boy who leaves home...
Only a boy.
Only a boy. And he ventures out into the tall grass for the first time, and then he gets yelled at by this old man, Professor Oak.
He's not that old.
He's pretty old.
Reasonably old.
So what he sends you out to get a parcel. You go get the parcel for him, you bring it back. And then, as a reward, he makes you do more meaningless tasks as to go in to complete the Pokédex. Which I never understood personally as a kid, because he made the Pokédex. All the Pokemon information's in there. Why do you need to go out and scan them if he already did all that and got all the information?
Plot hole.
So on top of completing the Pokédex, your other goals are to go through all 8 gyms collecting gym badges from gym leaders like Brock and Misty. And then after you complete that, along with other side quests like going on the SSN and going to Lavender Town, everyone's favorite place, then you go to the Elite Four, where you then have to beat your rival.
Don't forget, though, you're also going to end up battling this wonderful Mafia-esque group called Team Rocket, who everyone knows through Jesse and James in the anime.
Yes, and Jesse and James, like we said earlier, make an appearance only in Yellow version. And Team Rocket is a little bit more prevalent in Yellow version, and Team Rocket's not really seen ever again after Generation 2 of Pokemon. They kind of just vanished off the face of the earth.
Yeah, until you go back to Fire Red, Leaf Green, the remakes, but... we're not getting into that at the moment. The characters, though, I like shorts. They're comfy and easy to wear.
Yes. The young trainer right outside of Pewter City who's got that line. It's funny. A funny thing about that, the character development, Nintendo, when they have characters in games like Pokemon, if it's a stupid character that fans like the comfy shorts kid.
Joey.
Yeah, they even bring him into later games. Did you know he's in X and Y too?
He is?
Yeah, he's been in every Pokemon game since Generation 1. The Comfy Shorts Kid is in every game.
I did not know that. But in general, though, doesn't he, kind of in a way represent some of the ridiculous things some of the non-important characters say?
Yeah, because what happened, you gotta remember, Pokemon was translated very late, and it was brought over to America late. So a lot of the translation was poor, to say the least. So you've got people at the Nintendo office just writing in lines that they think the characters would say. But there's one character in particular that I remember fondly from Red, Blue, and Yellow. And that's that guy in front of Mount Moon in the Pokemon Center. He sells you a very useful Pokemon for 500 Pokédollars.
Magikarp.
Yes.
Top tier Magikarp.
Yes, the top tier Magikarp that you have to painstakingly evolve into a Gyarados.
Yep, put him at the top, then switch him out.
Which in Gen 1 was even more insulting, because in later gens they gave Magikarp the ability to learn Tackle. In Gen 1, he just has Splash, so it's just pathetic, and it's just a pain.
And it doesn't learn any TMs.
Oh, it doesn't learn any TMs.
So it's you got so many painful levels of that. So there are a lot of things that have been improved on, but there's a certain magic with the characters. It's just sometimes they're just plain funny.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's just you don't need that much to keep going. I mean, you have to talk with some of these characters, of course, to get certain things and whatnot. And it kind of, in a way, has this aura of cooperation that you need.
Yeah, but that's for some characters. And some characters in Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow are also just useless throwaways that don't tell you anything really important. Like the guy, right when you get HM Cut, he's like, HM Cut cuts trees. Thanks. I wouldn't have figured that out from the guy who actually gave me the HM Cut, who tells me it cuts trees. And there's a guy 5 feet away from him that also tells you pretty much the exact same thing.
Yeah, you just hear a lot of the same things over and over as if, but then again, we had 6-year-olds playing this. Sometimes, do they have short memories here? Come on.
No, they don't. I wouldn't say that. Kids have better memories than probably you or I.
Yeah, fair point. Fair point.
Hey people, Kevin the Editor here. Thanks for watching part 2 of our Pokemon review. Be sure to tune in a few days for our thoughts on the gameplay, and then later on the spin-offs and our final thoughts. Be sure to like and comment on this video, and subscribe to the channel. Also, check out the Stony Brook Independent on sbindependent.org and on social media at Stony Brook Indie. See you next time!